Before you do anything else right now, pull up your pant leg and press your thumb firmly into the skin just above your ankle bone. Hold it there for 10 full seconds. Now lift your thumb and watch what happens. If that little dent stays, if your skin holds the shape of your thumb for even 5 seconds before it slowly fills back in, you have been carrying fluid in that leg all day. Possibly half a liter, possibly more. And the reason nobody has ever given you a real explanation for why that keeps happening, not the salt lecture, not the water pill, not the heart warning, is because the organ actually responsible has never once been explained to you. That changes right now. Before I explain what is happening inside your body, I want to give you the fix first, because if you do nothing else after watching this video, I want you to have what you came for. This is a 5-part daily habit. It takes under 6 minutes total, and every single part has a physiological reason behind it, which I will explain after I walk you through what to do. Step 1. Morning ankle pumps, 45 seconds. Before your feet touch the floor tomorrow morning, while you are still lying flat in bed, do 30 ankle pumps. Point your toes down hard toward the foot of the bed. Then flex them back up toward your face as far as they will go. That is 1 rep, 30 times, 45 seconds, still lying down. Before gravity gets involved, this is not a warm-up. This is your lymphatic system restarting after 8 hours of stillness. I will explain why that matters in a moment. Step 2. Hourly calf raises, 30 seconds every hour. Every hour you are seated during the day. Set a timer right now if you have to. Do 20 calf raises. If you are seated, heels stay on the floor. Lift your toes up toward your shins and drop them back down. 20 times. If you can stand, rise up onto the balls of your feet and drop back down. 20 times. 30 seconds. Every hour. This single habit changes the entire fluid math of your day. Step 3. 5-minute pre-dinner walk. Before dinner tonight, not after, before, take a 5-minute walk. Around the block, around the house, around the yard. The location does not matter, the timing does. Walking engages the deep calf muscles in a way that seated ankle pumps simply cannot replicate. And doing it before your meal means you are not then immediately sitting still on a full stomach for the rest of the evening. Step 4. Legs up the wall, 15 minutes, 90 minutes before bed. 90 minutes before you plan to sleep, not right before bed, 90 minutes before. Lie on your bed or the floor and place your legs straight up against the wall. Heels above your hips, hips above your heart. Stay there for 15 minutes. During those 15 minutes, do 3 things in order. 10 slow ankle circles in each direction. 20 alternating ankle flexes. 1 foot pointing down while the other pulls up, then switch. For the final 3 minutes, place both hands flat on your belly and breathe slowly through your nose. Belly rising, not chest. Deep and controlled. That breathing is not a relaxation technique. It is a mechanical pump for the main drainage vessel of your entire lymphatic system, which sits directly behind your diaphragm. Every deep breath physically moves fluid. I will show you exactly why in a moment. Step 5. Upward drainage strokes, 2 minutes. When the 15 minutes are done, roll to your side and sit up slowly. Now, starting at your ankle, place the flat of your fingers against the skin and stroke firmly upward toward your knee. Slow, deliberate, always moving toward the heart, never downward. 10 strokes on each leg. This is a simplified version of what clinicians call manual lymphatic drainage. You are physically moving accumulated fluid from the tissue into the vessels that can transport it away. Result within 20 to 30 minutes of this sequence. Most people feel the urge to urinate. What you are releasing is the fluid that would otherwise have woken you at 2 in the morning. You just drained it while you were awake and in control. Now let me show you why every one of those steps does what it does. Your body runs 2 completely separate fluid networks at the same time. Most people know about the first one, your circulatory system. Arteries push oxygenated blood out to every tissue. Veins carry used blood back. Your heart pumps it, automatic, constant, needs nothing from you. The second network is called the lymphatic system, and here is what makes it fundamentally unlike everything else in your body. It has no pump, not a weak pump, not an aging pump, no pump at all. Your lymphatic system is a web of microscopic vessels running alongside your blood vessels throughout your entire body. Its job is to collect the fluid that constantly leaks out of your blood vessels into your tissues, roughly 2 liters every single day. Pick up the cellular waste, dead proteins, and bacteria that blood vessels cannot retrieve, and return all of it back to your bloodstream through a large vessel near your collarbone. But because there is no heart attached to this system, it moves in exactly one way: mechanical pressure. Every calf muscle contraction squeezes the lymph vessels and pushes fluid upward. Every ankle flex, same effect. Every step you take is a pump cycle. Stop moving. The entire system stops with you. That is why the morning pumps restart it before gravity gets involved. That is why the hourly calf raises keep it running through the day. That is why the legs up wall position lets gravity assist the return. And that is why the deep breathing activates the thoracic duct, the main collection channel of your entire lymph system, which sits right behind your diaphragm and moves every time it moves. Now here is what changes after 60. The lymph vessel walls stiffen. The tiny valves inside them that prevent fluid from sliding backward begin to weaken. The connective tissue in the lower legs loses its own firmness and holds fluid more readily. So fluid leaks in faster. The system drains it slower. The math stops working. And every evening, the reservoir fills. A diuretic pulls water from your bloodstream. Your swelling is in your tissues, a completely different compartment. That is why the pill often does not work. You have been treating the wrong compartment. Before I go further, I need to draw a clear line, because ankle swelling is not always a lymph issue. Stop this video and seek care today if any of the following apply to you. One leg swells dramatically more than the other within hours, and it is painful, warm, and red to the touch. That can indicate a deep vein blood clot. This needs imaging today, not next week. Both ankles are swelling and you are also struggling to breathe, especially when lying flat, waking up gasping, or unable to climb a flight of stairs. That combination points to heart strain that has moved past early compensation. Rapid weight gain, 4 or 5 pounds in a single week, alongside swelling and urine that appears foamy or frothy. That combination suggests the kidneys may be leaking protein. It needs blood work this week. Swelling on one side only, painless, firm, in someone who has had cancer treatment involving lymph nodes in that region. That needs evaluation by a provider who specializes in lymphatic issues. If none of those describe you, if your swelling is gradual, shows up in both legs by evening, mostly clears overnight, and comes with no breathing difficulty, then everything in this video is for you. Not all lower leg swelling is the same. There are 3 distinct patterns, and they have completely different causes even though they look nearly identical from the outside. Pattern 1. Venous aging vein valves allow blood to pool. Usually comes with visible veins, brownish skin discoloration just above the ankle, and swelling dramatically worse after a day spent standing still. Pattern 2. Lymphatic. The most common pattern after 60 with no other symptoms. Soft, pitting swelling. Often involves the top of the foot. In advanced cases, the skin on top of the foot becomes so thick you cannot pinch it into a fold, a clinical sign called a positive stemmer sign. Pattern 3. Cardiac/renal. Always comes with company. Shortness of breath, waking multiple times to urinate, extreme fatigue, rapid weight gain. The partners are the signal. Swelling alone in the evening without those partners almost never traces to the heart. I want to tell you about someone I'll call Margaret. 72 years old, retired librarian, careful about her health. She came in 2 years into progressive ankle swelling that had finally forced her into wider shoes. She had already been through the cardiology workup. Echocardiogram, normal. Her heart was pumping strongly, not the problem. She had been on a diuretic for 8 months. She ran to the bathroom constantly. She was exhausted from the fluid loss. Her ankles barely changed, the comment that cracked the whole case open. The strange thing is when my grandchildren visit and I'm on my feet all afternoon chasing them around my ankles are almost normal by bedtime. There it was. Better with movement, worse with sitting, normal heart, normal kidneys. The fluid was not in her bloodstream where the pill could reach it. It was in her tissues, and only movement could drain it. Margaret had a lymphatic drainage problem that no prescription had ever addressed. Not because her doctors were wrong, because no one had thought to look there. 3 weeks of the protocol I just showed you. By the end of week 1, her sock marks were gone by morning. By the end of week 2, she was sleeping through the night. By the end of week 3, her ankles at 9 in the evening looked the way they used to at 9 in the morning. Her prescriptions had not changed. Her heart had not changed. What changed was that her lymphatic system was finally being given its work shift during the day, instead of scrambling all night while she tried to sleep. Now that you have the protocol, here are the 3 things that will silently undo it if you keep doing them. Hidden sodium. Not the salt shaker, the invisible sodium inside cheese, deli meats, canned soup, bread, condiments, and restaurant meals. Your body holds roughly 4 cups of water for every extra gram of sodium it has to process. Most people over 60 consume twice what they estimate. Sitting after dinner, the hours between 7 and 10 at night, when you finally rest in the chair, are the hours your legs accumulate the most fluid. 3 hours of stillness after your largest meal creates the worst possible conditions for overnight redistribution and is the main reason you wake up at 2 in the morning. Evening alcohol. A single drink dilates capillaries, increases the rate at which fluid leaks from vessels into tissue, and suppresses the hormone that tells your kidneys to slow urine production at night. 1 glass of wine and your ankles will be measurably worse by morning, regardless of how well you did the protocol. Here, 4 things you can add, not instead of the protocol, alongside it. Number 1, water throughout the day, tapering after 5 in the afternoon. Dehydration thickens lymph and makes it sluggish. Well-hydrated lymph flows freely. Half your body weight in ounces is the target. Number 2, dark berries, blueberries, blackberries, tart cherries are rich in flavonoids that strengthen capillary walls and reduce the leak rate of fluid into tissue. 1 cup a day shows measurable effects on capillary integrity after about 8 weeks. Number 3, quality protein. Twice a day, eggs, fish, legumes, cottage cheese. Albumin is the protein that holds fluid inside your blood vessels rather than letting it seep into tissue. Many people over 60 are mildly albumin deficient without knowing it. Number 4, magnesium from food, pumpkin seeds, dark leafy greens, almonds, supports smooth muscle tone in lymph vessel walls. Most people over 60 are deficient. 2 tests to do right now, so you can measure your progress in 2 weeks. Test 1 pit test. Press your thumb firmly above your ankle bone for 15 seconds. Lift and watch. A shallow dent that fills in under 10 seconds is grade 1. A deeper dent lasting longer is grade 2. A deep dent lasting over a minute is grade 3. Write down your grade tonight. Retest in 2 weeks. Test 2, stemmer sign. Try to pinch the skin on the top of your foot, just behind your second toe, between your thumb and finger. If you can lift the skin easily into a fold, your lymph is moving. If the skin feels fused to the foot and you cannot lift it at all, that is a positive stemmer sign, a clinical indicator of chronic lymph congestion. Retest in 2 weeks. 5 things to do before you sleep tonight. 1. Do the pit test right now. Grade your dent. Write it down. 2. 90 minutes before bed tonight. Legs up the wall, 15 minutes. Deep belly breathing for 3 of those minutes. 10 upward strokes on each calf when you finish. 3. Identify 1 hidden sodium source from today. That is the first one to cut. 4. Set a timer right now for your first hourly calf raise tomorrow morning. 5. If someone you love has been told their swollen ankles are a heart problem and the pills have not helped send them this video, they deserve the explanation nobody gave them. 2 things I want from you before you go. How old are you? Drop your age in the comments. That number genuinely shapes what I cover next. And where are you watching from? City, state, country? I want to see how far this is reaching. Your ankles are not betraying you. They are a drainage system that stopped getting the signals it needed to run. Give it 5 minutes tonight. The difference is not subtle. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe for more body science breakdowns that help you decode your health.